It's really unfortunate that I don't have any... Oh, we won! I forgot about the haste on Halana and Alena. Oh my god. Wow. Wowzers. What is up, Slayers? Welcome back to the Slayer's Den. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. It's Slay Anything, and today we are playing this awesome JUND Shrines / Bard class deck, and it is so crazy. It's super explosive, and I think honestly this is the best way to play Shrines in my opinion, focusing on 2 to 3 of them rather than trying to fit all 5 into a deck, just because that just gets a little bit messy and it's really hard to pull off on a consistent basis. But let me show you how the deck works, and then we'll get into some awesome gameplay. So the deck is built around these brand new shrines from Neon Dynasty. We've got Go-Shintai of Boundless Vigor. This is a 2-mana 1/1 shrine. It's got trample, and it says at the beginning of your end step you can pay 1 colorless. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target shrine for each shrine you control. So this is really good because it has trample, and then if we have multiple shrines out, these shrines are going to get buffed by a ton. Go-Shintai of Ancient Wars. This is a 2/2 first strike. This basically does something similar. You pay a colorless at your end step, and then you get to deal X damage, where X is the number of shrines we control, to target player or planeswalker. So this could potentially chip away at our opponent's life total, maybe even kill a planeswalker here and there. Our last shrine is Go-Shintai of Hidden Cruelty. This is a 4-mana 2/2 Death Touch. It says at the beginning of your end step you can pay 1 colorless. When you do, destroy target creature with toughness X or less, where X is the number of shrines you control. So this could potentially be super amazing if we have a ton of shrines out, and the way we get a ton of shrines out to maximize the value in all of these shrines is we're also playing Mirror Box, the brand new artifact from Neon Dynasty. Basically make sure that the legend rule doesn't apply to our permanents, so we can play any amount of the same legends and none of them die. Not only that, it also buffs our legendary creatures and gives each non-token creature we control +1/+1 for each other creature we control with the same name as that creature. As I mentioned, we're playing Bard class, which is a super cool enchantment. It allows our legendary creatures to enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them. The level 2 ability says legendary spells you cast cost a red and a green less to cast, and then the level 3 ability for 5 mana allows you to, whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and then you can play them this turn. So this is incredible draw engine because most of our spells are legendary, and it's definitely how we're going to have some of our most explosive turns in this deck. The one card that I wanted to throw into this deck that I've really been wanting to try out is this card Hidetsugu, Devouring Chaos. This is a 4-mana 4/4 with a ability that says 1 black, sack a creature, scry 2. Its other ability is 2 colorless, red tap, exile the top card of your library. You can play that card this turn. When you exile a non-land card this way, Hidetsugu deals damage equal to that exiled card's mana value to any target. So we're not playing that many expensive spells, so we could do up to 4 damage to any target, but that's still great because it's a card draw engine. Not only that, it also does damage to any target we choose, so we could finish off a creature, we could potentially just ping our opponent. There's just a lot of utility in this, and then it's something I really just wanted to try because it seems like it has a really cool ability. Other than that, the game plan is pretty simple. We want to resolve like a mirror box and then get a ton of shrines out, and then just get all these shrines to pop off with all of their numerous abilities. But yeah, I'm super hyped to play this one. I had so much fun with this deck in testing, so I'm hoping to pop off in today's video. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check this one out. I really from the bottom of my heart appreciate it, Slayers. Thank you all so much. I'm ready to get into some awesome gameplay, so without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. Alright, we're going to keep this one. We have the Bard class into the spiciness here, so we might be able to make it work. Let's go and play Rockfall Veil, and then we've got looks like the opponent is definitely on like Celestia enchantments here. Can be pretty scary. They skip main phase 1 for some reason. Okay. We're going to play this as a... I think we play this as double green just for the Esika, just in case. Let's play Bard class. And then that way, turn 3, we could potentially play like a Magda or a Shrine of Boundless Vigor. It's kind of cool because at its base we are kind of an enchantments deck too as well, since we are playing a lot of shrines. Bard class is kind of one of our things. Opponent maybe has like a soft removal for Bard class, which, yeah, as much as that hurts, we might be able to still make it work. So let's go Arlinn here. Let's create some wolfies. And I was expecting it, but I was hoping that that wouldn't be a thing. All right, so let's go and bump up Arlinn. And since we didn't get our mana, kind of debating on what we should play here. We could go Esika here. We'll just swing for 2. Keep the opponent's life total down a little bit. Alright, so opponent has a life gain deck. That's going to be pretty scary for us. Not great. Okay, missing the land drops too kind of kind of hurts us. So let's go okay. Play Go-Shintai. We do no attacks. Go-Shintai is kind of good for us just because it is a good blocker. Opponent won't necessarily swing into a Go-Shintai, which is pretty sick. So we get to hold off for at least 1 turn here. Alright, that's not too bad. We'll go Crag Crown. We're going to Arlinn. I think we go Celestus into Go-Shintai. And I want to say we just go next. We'll do no attacks on the turn. Gonna decline here. And yeah, I think I might auto pay on this. Give this bad boy 5/5 Death Touch here. I suspect whatever removal the opponent has probably does not mind whatever the strength and toughness of our shrines are, or our creatures in general. It'll be something like a Minimus Containment or Borrowed Time or something like that. So we're just gonna have to see. Alright, Nash G, what are you thinking here? It'll be nice for the shrines to pop off. It would be really cool if we could get that happening. Do they have fight spells? They do have fight spells here. Okay. Okay, so put 2 +1/+1 counters. Okay, so they kill the unicorn. Sure. That's interesting. I said oops. What could we do here? We could probably just start pumping up +1s, or do we put more creatures on the board? Let's continue to do the +1/+1 thing here. And I think we just go next. We're gonna do no attacks. I'm gonna end the turn here. Auto pay. Give our shrine +1/+1, and just try to figure things out from here. So now when we tap Magda for mana, we're actually going to be getting 2 mana, so that's kind of sweet. Could potentially also destroy their clerics class if they tap in. That's pretty good for us, because they use their mana and I can just pay this to destroy that. So they gain life, but then they don't get to put +1/+1 counters on Core Celebrant. It's pretty important. But yeah, if fight spells are their main thing here, I think we might be okay. So let's see. Yeah, okay, my turn. Play that. We're gonna go and activate Celestus here. Gain some life. think I'm okay with discarding this other Magda for now. So we could potentially swing in, but I don't think there's a point in it at this moment. So what I'll do is I'll just add some mana to the old mana pool here, and we're just gonna go next. Next, no attacks, end the turn. Have this for a colorless. Get a treasure token. And now we are cooking with gas. Opponent might be running a fight spell in hand, I suspect, if they already played an inscription. We're just gonna have to see what Nash G has got going on. I don't dislike the board state that we have right now. Dritsto Erden, okay. Not terrible. Very interesting. They gain a couple of life. I think we will at one point be able to overwhelm them with some value though. So, don't mind it. Okay, target deals damage equal to target creature or planeswalker. Okay, that's fine. Sure. So they bring my Arlinn down a peg or two, I guess. Let's go and take action. Let's drop the land for now. Not really too worried about the mana. Okay, we're gonna play Bard class. Going to Flash. It's gonna do that, and yeah, let's just go next. Next. No attackers. And the turn. Turn our Go-Shintai into a 5/5. Just kind of try to figure it all out from here. Harbinger. Gross. Okay, you hate to see that. But, we might be able to do something. Okay, my turn. So nothing going on now. Okay, my turn. Mirror box is kind of nice. What do we want to do here? We could go mirror box. Then we could go create some 2/2s.
Two's company, three's a pack.
Go second Arlinn.
Everyone who fears the encroaching night.
+1.
The darkness won't hide our
And yeah, I think we just go next. Next. We're gonna do no attacks on the turn. Tap this for a colorless. Add some more treasure tokens. Story Seeker. Okay, opponent's just gaining life upon life upon life. This is very scary in a sense. Opponent has to gain 4 life in order for this to work. Does this have lifelink? Yeah, it does have lifelink. So they could swing in on an Arlinn. Okay. Or they could just bring down that Arlinn. That one's down to 1.
Just walk away.
They get to create a 4/4. And yeah, my turn. So it could spiral out of control really, really quickly here. So we're gonna go double Arlinn.
Attack when they're most vulnerable.
Double Arlinn.
We'll catch them by surprise.
Pay 5 here. We're going to Halana. We could start killing off their creatures potentially. I think we could actually just go Shintai here though. This leaves us with 2 mana. I'm gonna make this extra thick for the swing. We're gonna do no attacks. Sadly, I think we're gonna end the turn here. So let us kill something that's 2. Let me see. Whenever creature dies, had power greater than just put +1/+1 counter. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and pay the 2. We can destroy this just because it has trample. Dritz gets +1/+1. Auto pay. Make that an 8/8 Death Toucher. Trelisara. It's pretty scary. They have so much life right now. That is kind of scary. Okay, no swing. That's pretty good for us. So we go +1 here.
On my signal,
+1 here.
patience, my kid.
Celestus. Draw a card. Drop this. Rock Veil. Think we swing in here just to apply some pressure. I don't think the opponent minds. Okay. They're back to 40. They're looking to scry for some answers, maybe some soft removal. And we're just gonna end the turn here. So the ability for them to gain a bunch of life is pretty scary. We only have 2 shrines, so I'm gonna decline on the that Go-Shintai. But I'm gonna make this Go-Shintai especially thick. I'm just gonna pass the turn. Prosperous Innkeeper is gonna start padding their life total as well. This is a crazy match versus Nash G. Like, we're both in a good spot and somewhat of a bad spot just because they have the potential to just keep gaining life. Let's go and tap this for a red. Get a treasure token. My turn. Okay, since we got Mirror Box out, Halana and Alena get really thick. This is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and +2, I guess. +2. Play Halana and Alena. Some legendary stuff off the top. Not quite what we're looking for, but I will play this. Let's give this Halana and Alena some stuff, and then we got some solid blockers. So that's pretty nuts. Do they have any lifelink creatures? I don't think so. So I can swing in for 21 here. And just start breaking the opponent's defenses down a little bit. Sweet. Man, this Halana Alena is absolutely insane. We're going to auto pay, destroy Prosperous, auto pay, thick Go-Shintai, and I think we should have control over the game now moving forward. Yeah. This is definitely our game to lose at this point. Opponent scries at the bottom. My turn. Alright, we're going to first Celestus. Take action. Drop this. Magda. Going to double flash. Double flash. Going to Go-Shintai. Going to Mirror Box here. Let's go green, red, green, another Mirror Box. I'm just gonna double stuff this freaking Go-Shintai right here, and I'm swinging for 62. Yeah, let's go for it. Opponent has to like block with. I don't think they can actually survive this, can they? All right, GG. Oh man, guys, that was so sick. Look at this absolutely ridiculous 62-62 shrine. We gave the opponent the Boundless Vigor chop, and that was so epic. That felt so nice. GG, opponent.
Zealous Guile.
versus slay anything. All right, kind of a greedy keep, but you know, what if we could make it work? What if we could make it work? We're gonna try and figure out if we can make it work. All right, I'm gonna play a this as a Slitherboar Pathway. Then I will play this as a Seer Step Pathway, I think. Opponent plays a mountain. Good old basic mountain. Going against the aggro deck. Okay. Very scary. I'm going to play this as a red source, and we'll just pass the turn. Would have loved to see a Bard's there. Bard's is such a good card in this deck, obviously. Just because of how thick. Just because of how thick it makes everything. But, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Alright, we play this, and I guess kind of just hope for land 4. Without land 4, we are kind of screwed. Not going to lie. Okay, experimental synthesizer. What's this? Rapid battery. So, I guess that is what it is. Hopefully they play that. If they play that, then the full swing just, at least we get to kill something. Otherwise, we just let the Blade Charger go through. Mono red aggro is kind of cool. There's been a resurgence, definitely, for mono red, just because of these very, very quick answers. Let's go Halana Alena. And we're going to do no attacks. The 4/4 first strike, pretty nice, not gonna lie. Okay, this is the Rakdos sack, so not necessarily straight up Boros, which means they might be running Anvil. That's what I was thinking. Anvil's such a good card. I loved playing that in that Rakdos vehicle deck that I was playing before. That felt really good, for sure. Okay, so let's go Arlinn. Create some 2/2s.
There are no lone wolves here.
We could give the Go-Shintai even more power, but at this point, I think it'd just be better to just... Let me see, we could force them to do 2 damage to something. I think we're just going to go no attacks, actually. We're just going to stabilize the board. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the opponent's running Meathook Massacre. Meathook Massacre would put a total kibosh on our game plan, obviously. Simian Sling. Dragon Spark Reactor, I think, is another payoff card. That card is so good. Okay, opponent plays a second Oni Cult Anvil. Oni Cult Anvil is definitely scary because it can just kind of slowly pick us off while doing, you know, a couple of damage here, a couple of damage there. So what we'll need is like big old trample creature with some heft to it. All right, let's go and play Haunted Ridge, and going to +1.
Attack when they're most vulnerable.
Gonna play Celestus. This will start giving us a little bit of life here and there. Then we're gonna go next. And yeah, just start pumping up our creatures. And I'm gonna go no attacks on the turn. And sure, why not? Get some damage in on the opponent. Reckless Impulse. Not much action on the opponent's side of the board, so we could potentially hold off a nice little swing here. Okay, opponent is really thinking about it. They've got 2 sacks with Oni Colts. That's 2 life. Definitely gonna have to find a way to figure out how we can gain some life with this deck, or at least do it. Just find a way to really pop off, like really quickly, like find a trample creature. Hidetsugu is pretty nice too, because it will let us kind of filter through our deck. Alright, so we're going to give things +1/+1, and bringing in a trample creature is very nice. We'll play Go-Shintai. This is now a 2/2 trample. And I think we just go next here. That's going to get super thick. We're going to do no attacks. Going to end the turn. I'll auto pay to give Go-Shintai something here. And this will eventually just become super thick. And then that's probably going to have to be our win con. I don't think I have anything else that I want to use this mana for. So we'll just keep picking away at the opponent's life total for now. This deck is kind of like playing against like Cat Oven from back in the day. Just because of the like incremental life loss. Just kind of whittling away. Okay, opponent's top decked a lot of lands, so that's great for us. They're looking for their payoffs like Dragon Spark Reactor. Okay, so they could swing in, and I could just absolutely destroy that, so I don't think I'm too worried about that right now. That being said, we do have to find some answers. Even like our lands are kind of coming up short here at this point. So let's go play Go-Shintai. Guess we could make this pretty thick still, right? Let's see. So what does an 8-point... I don't think that's really that big of a deal right now to go 8 points. So we just go no attacks. And we can start destroying things. Yeah, we'll just start kind of killing their things, I guess. Let's see. So we kill this. That's going to be 2 damage to face. That's 1, 2... It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's just kill creatures. That's free. Give this a little bump. They do have 9, 11 power on the board, technically. So we really got to try and figure this out. This could be a 13/13 shrine coming in. So what that means is they would have to block with everything or just take an immense amount of damage. I don't know that we can get out of this, but them tapping down is pretty good because it's looking like they're interested in doing a full swing here. Okay, so let's definitely go first strikers, killing something like that. Let's kill this. Let's kill that. Let's kill that. Then let's kill this. Let's kill this. Okay, so what does this look like? That's 4, 5, 6, 7 that we'll be taking here, right? It goes 3, 4, 5, 6 when this dies, 7, 8, bringing us to 1. Okay. Okay, I think that's how it works. So we're gonna try it. If this goes according to plan, then we kill them on the backswing. They could do 2 to face. Okay, so they drain 2. Drain another 2, but they don't get any more tokens. They're at 25. We're at 1. Ah, damn it. That was such a good... Damn, that was good. That was really good. I forgot about play with fire. Yeah, because we would have... I think we would have had them on the backswing. Because we would have been 13 trample. Let's say they block our 3 strongest things. That's 13, 16, 17, 18... Then they're down to 7. No, actually, we actually still would have lost there. So, yeah, damn, that was really good. All right, GG Zealous Guile. Alright, this hand has potential because of Magda, but other than that, this is kind of a rough keeping 2 lands generally, but we're on the draw. This is actually kind of an interesting choice here. I think we definitely go Darkbore here. The reason it's interesting is because I can go double black and Meathook. Okay, opponent is definitely giving us some choices here. We go red. I think I'm just going to go and play Magda out. This will draw out any potential removal. Sweet. That saves our Arlinn, potentially, too. Which is pretty good. Let's go Deathcap, Glade, and I think we just go Celestus here for now. The opponent revitalizes. That's pretty cool, or whatever. The opponent is at 4. Let's go and take action, see what we've got off the top. I'm gonna drop a Meathook because this is looking like a control deck, so I'm not too concerned about all that goodness. Let's play Deathcap Glade, and let's play a Boseiju and the turn. Sure. I think I'm content with playing like 1 thread at a time here. And sure, why not? Let's go and sack this. Draw a card. Sweet. Alright, let's go and swing for 2. Play this as a green source. We'll play it as a red source, and I think we start playing some of our threats out. On the turn, auto pay. Maybe they have like a devastation, which will just destroy everything on the board. That could be pretty devastating. Very well, okay. We're gonna destroy absolutely everything except for that, I guess. Let's go red here. Halana, Alena. Do this. Swinging for 7. A BARD class. We might get farewelled again, but I think we're just gonna have to kind of live with that. Hopefully all the opponent's removals like sorcery speed, because if it is, then we're not in terrible shape. Okay, 2 4/4 tokens. Sure. So what do we want to do here? We got some choices. I think the first thing we do is go create some tokens.
Who's company? 3's a pack.
Go here. BARD class number 2. And swing in. Okay. And yeah, we'll just end the turn here. The opponent is just on full-on annoying control. So they're swinging in. Full swing means they're probably going to play another farewell, because now they can just exile everything. Okay. Oh man. To have a world tree right now, am I right? To have a world tree would be wondrous. Okay, we're just gonna play this. That, and damn it. Okay, and we're just gonna go next. We're gonna have to try to figure all this stuff out. End the turn. Tough times, tough times. Yeah, I think World Tree would actually not be too terrible here. That way I could actually Prismatic Bridge. I do only have 1 Esika in here though, so... And that's not by design, that's actually because I do only have 1. Let's go BARD class. Get ourselves a 1 mana Esika here, knowing the opponent probably some counter spell action, just because, I mean, this is like the epitome of dickhead decks. Alright, so we play 1. Okay, let's play that. Play this for 0. Got a couple more cards. Okay, opponent returns that to hand. Sure. Very interesting. Okay, so we're actually not doing too terrible here, guys. We are draining our opponent for action. Let's go ahead and play Magda here. So we got some creatures out. Another sweeper could punish us. Memory Deluge. Okay, so they're tapped out. That's pretty good. So let's try and do some stuff. We've got plenty of mana. The opponent is just on some crazy card draw, unfortunately for us, but we might be able to do something wild. We might be able to do something wild indeed. I think the first thing we do is we Go-Shintai. Play Mirror Box here. Play this land as a green source. Let's go next. Swing in. Grab treasure token. Okay, so opponent takes 3 here. And I suspect we're probably going to lose everything here. So let's just go ahead and, you know, we're going to cancel that. We're just going to Mirror Box here. And the turn. Sure, I'll auto pay. Then I'll give this bad boy some +1/+1 counters, and we'll just decline here. Sweeper incoming, most likely. Oh man, yeah, I'm missing so much mana from here though. Okay, so we lose all our creatures. That makes sense. Loses some life here. Okay, let's go for it. I think we could go here like this and just kind of try to figure some stuff out, right? So let's go Esika. We get to pull 4 from here. Okay. So we lose Esika. Sweet. We could Go-Shintai. Go Magda. Could go another Go-Shintai. Play a land. And I think we just like fucking go for it? Just keep playing shit? I feel like I would feel like remiss if we didn't at least give it a shot, right? I don't have any like it's really unfortunate that I don't have any. Oh shit, we won. I forgot about the haste on Halana and Alena. Oh my god. Wow. Wowzers. Look at that freaking exile zone. And we killed them. Man. Yeah, this was like absolutely lined up with fate, just because we needed Meathook out here, right, in order to ensure that we ping the opponent for a few life points whenever they sweep us. So that ended up being so perfect right there. I was genuinely not even thinking about Halana Alena giving our creatures haste. That's actually, yeah, that's actually huge there. So GG Pivolov, damn, that was sick. We took down a super annoying Azorius control deck, but yeah, GG opponent. All right, this hand, I think has potential. We'll go ahead and hold on to it. The potential to suck a butt. Go pet the doggo, pet the weird lantern ghost guy. Play Deathcap Glade, and then we'll play Seer Step into Magda, I guess. And yeah, we're just gonna have to kind of figure some stuff out from here. Opponent is on something pretty crazy here, right? So what do we want to do here? We could swing an Arlinn. I think I'm willing to make this sacrifice here. My sacrifice. I am concerned about the potential to suck a butt. But I can have Jawari Disruption here, but you know, we gotta shoot our shot, always. Always shoot the shot. If we don't, we're not gonna be able to play some of our really cool plays. And you know how it be. You know how it be indeed. We're gonna play this, and let's go and play a Hidetsugu. And we just gotta keep making sure that we block whatever comes in. Satori decks, though, these are pretty scary. All of their creatures are freaking ninjutsu'd out. That's it's super wild. You really hate to see it. Alright, we're gonna play Go-Shintai here. We're just gonna go next on the turn. Just gonna keep forcing the opponent to have answers. And then eventually we will maybe get to Meathook status. Silver Fur, sure. Feed the Swarm. Of course, of course, of course. Okay, so this is a thing we could do. We'll do it. Shambling Gas. Okay, so maybe they don't have a big creature that they want to necessarily squeak in yet. Do we just block here though? I think we just block here. Take two. Call the opponent out on their bullshit. We Boseiju. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could Meathook for 4 here. Let's see if this works. This works. We did it to the opponent. Oh man. Doesn't feel too bad, man, doing that. We get to reset their board a little bit. And we're still kind of at a bad spot in a sense, just because we're not exactly, you know, drawing too much action. We're gonna go Mirror Box here. Go-Shintai. This. Auto pay, create a 3/3. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and swing in. Celestus. At the turn. Auto pay. We will we'll decline for now, because I don't know what we've got else going on, and I don't necessarily think I want to. Oh, let's play Go-Shintai Part 2 here. Swinging for 5. And the turn. Sure. Let's go here. Auto pay here. Create some Thickle creatures. We might just be Gucci here. GG. Oh my god. That was so sick. Oh wow. That felt good, because you knew that the opponent was up to some terrible, terrible shenanigans here. You know that they're going to cheat out like a Kraken or like a Jin Gataxius or something. And that would have been just horrific. But we don't play a lot of instants and sorceries, so we might have been able to make it through actually, because these creatures get super thick super quickly. That being said, that was a really good match. I think this kind of just showcases why I am enjoying shrines so much, JUND shrines specifically. And I think this is a great place to end today's video. So let's get into the deck breakdown right meow. Alright Slayers, this was like the perfect place to end today's video, and I cannot tell you how much fun I had with this deck. This was super cool. This is actually technically my first Bard class deck vid, so I never really got to play this card when the Dungeons and Dragons set came out, but I can definitely see why it's super powerful. It's really explosive once you get to that level 2 part, and once you get to level 5, like forget about it. If you have enough mana, you can just like keep casting shit off the top of your deck, and that was super fun, as you could see. These shrines were actually really good. I didn't end up using the Ancient War or Hidden Cruelty shrine quite as much as the Boundless Vigor shrine, but that was incredible. Having a trampler that just keeps building and building, as you could see, we were able to push through so much damage, and it only costs 1 colorless, and we're adding like an incredible amount of +1/+1 counters. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to check this one out. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a blast watching this one, and if you did, please remember to give old Slay some of the chops on the like and subscribes, because it does help my channel out a ton, and best of all, it allows me to grow the Slayers Den community, which is seriously what I've been trying to do for such a long time, and you guys are really coming through, so thank you all so much. I will be doing the giveaway announcement sometime this week as promised. It's going to be in one of my deck vids. I have at least 2 more videos coming out this week in addition to this one, so make sure to stay tuned for that information and see who won all the cool prizes for the Neon Dynasty giveaway. But yeah, thank you Slayers so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic freaking day, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below, and to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.